Good morning, everybody. I'm here at the headwaters of the Spring River this morning, looking for some smallmouth, some walleye, some trout, maybe even a panfish or two. Leo, I brought some pink worms just for you. Nice catch, by the way, in New York. Great job. Hopefully I'll get a couple today. Stay tuned. Oh my, the water is cold. I got a little bit of junk on it, that's alright. This is a Jekyll baits slow rise jerk bait. It's a 3.5 inch, probably 3 3/4 with the bill. It's caught me quite a few largemouth right down off that point. Right now we're just ripping it through the water, pausing it a little bit. Ah, fish on! First fish of the day. That is a great big suckerfish. I have never seen a suckerfish go after a jerkbait like that, but that is a beautiful, beautiful sucker. Goodness gracious, y'all. Look at this. Hang on, let's get him back to shore, put a little slack in this line. My goodness. Wow. Wow, that's a big one. Easy, buddy. Easy, easy, easy fish. Easy fish. I'm gonna let you go. I promise. Alright, one away. Let's get this other one out of you. It's okay, buddy. Okay. And a quick release, he's gone. So I gotta tell you, that's a first for me. I have caught lots of fish with a jerkbait, a lot of them. Never suckerfish. And he went after that like he wanted it, because this thing is a slow rise, but in this much current, it's gonna stay at the top as long as I've got my rod tip up, and that's what we want. All I'm doing is just kind of ripping and twitching. Fish on. Fish number 2, what do we got? Hard to tell in this current. Probably not real big. Ah, it's foul hooked. Took a swipe at it. What do we got here? Oh, it's a little tiny trout. Easy, buddy. This jerkbait's got some really good action on it. And I love that holographic plate in the center, because I tell you what, y'all, it helps in that color shift. Oh, I got more junk. A lot of junk up here under the falls. That's alright. That's bright green, real healthy grass, healthy algae. I'm sure it hosts a lot of bait and a lot of fish. Do a couple more casts with this Jekyll jerkbait. Alrighty, one more of these and then I'm gonna toss around Leo's pink worm. Alright, one more time across, and then we're going to switch it up. Alright, one more time. Fisherman's last words, famous last words, last cast. When you're as much of a fishing junkie as I am, I have a tendency to say last cast a lot. Oh, that was a good bite. So you can see the difference between the cold river, the spring river. This is the headwaters, and where this creek's emptied out. Now y'all know, if you live in Arkansas, that just a couple of days back, boy, we got a deluge of rain. So all this distinct color difference is that water, muddy water coming out of the creek. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and put it right on that transition point and see if I can't come up with a couple of smallmouth here. Next up, we're going to use this very primitive but effective Jekyll baits wiggler. This is one of my junk baits. I just had a little fun with it. One of the cool things about this bait, though, is that I've got false eyes on the back side of this, actually the front side of this crawfish. And that does make it effective. It is a silent, but it's going to throw off some vibration in the water. Let's see what we can do with it. Got a fish on the wiggler. Nice little fish. Nice. First largemouth of the day on this Jekyll baits wiggler. Did it good. It wanted it on that Jekyll baits wiggler all day long. That is a beautiful spring river bass. Real light in color. He's been in the shade for a few days. Let him get back to it. I love these wigglers, y'all. So I had to stop for a minute because I had so much crap, just disorganized crap in the tackle box. First of all, I've got way too much stuff for today. But that's because I have serious ADHD, and I always want to make sure that I have enough. If something's not working, I might want something else, which is great, but it's also to my own detriment, because not only does it make the bag heavier, but it also makes it harder to make a decision. So for the record, nobody needs all this stuff to go shore fishing for trout and smallmouth in a day. Just your basics is what I would recommend. Of course, contrary to my own decision-making processes, this is the load that I normally have in here. Unfortunately, right now, it's just in huge disarray because I've done a lot of fishing lately, and I just never seem to get the chance to organize it. So, forcing myself to take a few minutes and do that right. See, now, it's not even really a great time to talk to you guys about this because fish are biting. This is my micro fishing, crappie fishing, and trout fishing box. A lot of these are worms, hooks. You've seen 2 different hooks. It's all my GoPro accessories. Fishing license holder, although I do have mine in a different spot today. If I want to do wacky rigs, these are great. Bass Pro Shops, they cost about $5. You can get replacement rings. Great tool, just drop your worm in there, roll the little rubber band onto it, go to town. I always keep ibuprofen. Always keep sunscreen. I'm fishing dirty water, I always keep a marker with me so I can coat up about the first 4 or 5 feet of the line, make it blend a little bit better. It's a 3-aught. This needs to go in with this bag. So give me just a couple more minutes, bear with me while I organize this mess, and then we're going to get back to fishing, because the fish. One more thing that I really want to show you guys. And again, this is a ridiculous amount of worms to have, but don't leave home without your robo worms. There's 3 basic worms that I never leave home without. I don't go anywhere without my cactus wrens. I don't go anywhere without my robo worms. I don't go anywhere without my Gary Yamamoto Senkos. 3 very basic, effective worms to have with you at any given time. My 4th, if I have a go-to, I love Berkeley Havoc products. Not necessarily just these Iconelli Devil Spears, although these are fastly becoming one of my favorites for trailers. Alright, we're going to go right back over there. Well, that was a fun little trout. Pretty. That one was for you, Chad LaChance. Beautiful bow, another bow on a jerkbait. Real pretty. Beautiful bow. He got the feather of my treble hook. There he goes. Nice. Another little bow. X-Wrap, getting the job done. Next spot, where are we going?